Let me tell you, there is a secret handshake that is happening in the shadows, and it is between two very unlikely partners. Turkey's president Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Iran's most dangerous proxy warriors, the Houthis. Now, on paper, Erdogan is a NATO member, a Western ally, but when you follow the money, the power, and the silent nods, the story changes completely. And it's a story that is now threatening Europe's security. Let's start with the Red Sea here near Bab al-Mandab Strait, one of the most important shipping lanes in the world. Just weeks ago, Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels sank two Greek-operated cargo ships, right? Killing many crew members and taking away hostages. One of those ships, Magic Seas, was carrying goods from China to Turkey. The other one, Eternity Sea, was heading towards Saudi Arabia, but Houthi claimed that it was bound for Israel. A lie, but a useful one for propaganda. Now, here's the twist. This isn't just about Yemen's civil war. These attacks pull back the curtains on Turkey's quiet complicity in Iran's proxy war. The United States intelligence has already named an Istanbul-based company, Al-Aman Cargo, as a money pipeline from Iran's Quds force to the Houthis. Millions of dollars move through Turkey, and that's not by accident, right? We are talking about weapons hidden in sugar containers, rifles tucked away in cargo holds, and arms smuggling operation going back years, all without a single prosecution in Ankara. And this isn't an ancient history we are talking about. In April 2025, a US official again exposed a Turkish link. An Iranian money man moving cash for the Houthis, Hezbollah, and even helping ship stolen Ukrainian gains and Russian arms. Now the question, where was he based? Turkey. Another question, why would Erdogan let this happen? Simple, because Turkey's foreign policy drives on strategic ambitions, staying in NATO's club while cutting quiet deals with Iran's allies. Back in 2015, if you remember, then Erdogan opposed the Houthis. But after 2017 Qatar crisis, he completely changed his role, erasing tensions with Tehran and turning a blind eye to its proxy networks. Even when Houthi hit a Turkish-owned ship last year, Ankara barely raised any voice. Well, the consequences are now hitting home, no literally. Greece, a NATO ally, has had its ship targeted by Iranian-backed fighters who are operating with Turkish help. Well, that's the classic Middle East politics we are talking about. This is a direct maritime threat. And here's where it gets more explosive for NATO as well. How long can the alliance pretend that this isn't happening? Turkey is supposed to help defend against the threat that Iran's proxies are creating, not enabling them, right? Yet, Western leaders, including Mr. Donald Trump, have publicly called Erdogan reasonable and well-intended, which only strengthen his hands. Make no mistakes, this is more than just betrayal. This is a strategic gamble that risks NATO's credibility and Europe's supply lines. Iran is already using Turkish territory to move cash to Hezbollah in Lebanon, and if NATO keeps sharing sensitive military intelligence with Ankara, and that too under these conditions, well, they might as well hand Iran the key to the vault. The reality is simple here. Silence is now dangerous. The Red Sea is heating up, Iran's proxies are now rising, and Erdogan quiet deals are making it worse. If NATO wants to protect its own members, it has to confront Ankara's double game, publicly, decisively, and now.